What if we made a short film every month? This question came to me after I made my first feature film. You see, I'm a filmmaker. I make movies, and I make movies in Hollywood. And so when Deity sent me these mics, I thought this would be a great opportunity to try them out on some short films that I wanted to make. The only issue is I am a cinematographer and a director, and while I know a little bit about sound because I use it in my day-to-day, I am not a professional.
Meet Donovan. He's a writer and a director as well. However, he's been working in the industry as a professional sound mixer for the past few years and even uses Deity mics as his main go-to.
So, with our combined creativity, we set out on a quest to make a short film with a few rules. The first one being that we need to make this movie without an ungodly amount of money and as free as possible, as you'll see later. That's not exactly what we did, but close enough. Second, we have to shoot the film in just a day. Our third rule is that we should shoot the whole film just using this audio pack, the PR-2 pocket recorder, and nothing else. It would be a little bit difficult, but we could do it. And finally, Preston and I will be the only crew and the only actors.
So it's safe to say this isn't a big Hollywood production, but the idea is to see if it's good enough, I think we already know, for a Hollywood production. So the first things first, we got to get to writing.
Unboxing time. Okay, guys. So, this is paper, not important. This is a box of Deity stuff. I'm not sure what's in it yet, but I will find out. We have 2 boxes. This looks like the more fun one.
Okay, I just read the script, and now we're gonna start planning for tomorrow.
Shot list, baby. We'll make it right.
We're gonna make it right. We are going to do a shot list, and believe it or not, the film industry, or the internet part of the film industry, argues about this on who's supposed to do it. But since this is Donovan's vision, we're gonna let Donovan make his shot list because this is his film, his writing.
I'll make it as good as I possibly can. It's for you guys to judge, and judge harshly. Single spotlight illuminates him, probably a close-up on the light. And then you see the empty desk.
So now, with the script done and our shot list out of the way, all that was left was to film our movie.
First problem of the day.
First problem of the day, nobody's here. We can't move offices. So we don't have like an empty space to shoot. And I don't have a chessboard. My friend was supposed to come today and bring it, but couldn't make it. He had some car trouble. So we need to go pick one up from Target. We're gonna make a Target run. We're gonna go get the chessboard because we don't have one. And that's totally on me and nobody else. Absolutely nobody else. Just hoping I'm buying a random kind of cheap chessboard. Also, some guy asked us to buy One-Piece cards. So we're gonna buy $6 worth of One-Piece cards because he's a scalper and he's gonna resell them online or something. The $10, $25, or the $40. I think you know what I'm going for, baby. I'm a cheap dude. And it's got Chinese checkers. Don't really know how to play that, but I'll figure it out. They were sold out. They didn't have any. Yeah. No worries, bro. How's it going? Yeah, that guy, he tried to get us to buy One-Piece card game, like Pokemon cards. Apparently, they sell online for a lot.
Mic yourself up, sound boy.
All right, so now we're getting into the real deal of how we're going to record this.
While he's kind of doing that, I will show you what I am doing. It's super simple, right? We want to do a top-down lighting setup here. I might actually turn it down a little bit on intensity, but this is what the camera is seeing. Not bad, but again, kind of just working with what we have at hand, and that's the whole point, is it looks good, but the story is what drives everything. And sound.
Story and sound.
Story and sounds. That doesn't look good, but they do not like watching stuff
that doesn't sound good. Yeah. What I do like about this mic so far is that there is a 32-bit float function, so I'm able to scream and be as quiet as I want without having to constantly monitor like I would on a normal sound mixer. And that is because 32-bit float has the ability to declip anything. Anything that's super, super loud, you will be able to like bring down and post without actually clipping the mic. Your first line is right after I say, this day is July 17th, fiscal year BARDA 2026. Why can't I sleep? Why can't I dream of, I'm gonna take that again. Close up with this. That's speeding. And we're done with scene 1, nearly.
We have to figure out this trick that Death plays on my character. It's kind of funny because he sets up this trick. Neither one of us really know this trick, but Donovan's figuring it out right now.
I'm figuring it out, for sure.
One eternity later.
We just did the last few shots in classic director/writer fashion. Donovan is indifferent about how this will turn out. But the point of this whole thing is to just do something, see what the audio is like, and then also learn from shooting something so quick so that we can continually make something. And each one will hopefully get better and better as we go.
You know what they say, start from the bottom. That's what we're doing.
Dude, I like it. It's good. No, it's good. But that's what makes it a good film, is that we put certain restraints on and then we executed it, and I think it turned into like a pretty decent little thing. Like, I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah,
I think people will enjoy watching it.
we shot it in, like, what, 3 hours? So,
Yeah.
Given everything about it, it's not terrible.
They're abandoned but not forgotten, or whatever.
Yeah.
Every project is
Abandoned but not forgotten.
forgotten.
So we just finished watching the first draft of the edit. When I got into it with Preston, I realized that I used copyrighted music, so I gotta replace that. There's also some other minor things that I gotta adjust, so I'm just fixing that right now. But he thinks that it's a lot better than I think it is. So that's good news, maybe. We'll see. Up to you guys again to judge and judge harshly. From here on out, it's really just minor adjustments, and then we'll be done with the film.
And without further ado,
Enjoy our film, Checkmate.
High five now. Let's really cat fucking so hippie bastards. That's it.
hello?
God. Beauty, man. 300 years of doing this and not a lot of sleep in that time. The second I have time for a nap, I have nightmares of beauty. Why can't I dream of dead dogs instead of happy ones? You don't need to answer that. It's okay. So, let's see. Laz, sorry to break it to you, man. You're dead. Today's date is July 17th of the fiscal year of Bardo, 2026. Your date of death.
Whoa, wait. What are you talking about? I'm dead? I have a wife. I've got a kid. I've got a whole family. I can't be dead. There's no... What?
Laz Berman? That's your last name, Berman?
Yeah.
Says here that you weren't meant to die today. Happens a lot more than you think, actually. And, due to your jumping of the gun, in a way of words, I'm gonna give you a chance. A chance to go back and return to your life. You're gonna get a second chance. The only caveat being is it's a game of chess. And every single piece that you lose is something that's gonna be lost in life.
Who are you?
Well, I'm kind of like Death. More of Death's intern, I would say. I do the things that he doesn't want to do, like all the paperwork, the bureaucratic stuff, summer pens every now and then, and every once in a while I get to do this. But it's mainly paperwork.
What happened to me?
Oh, that doesn't matter. What really matters is this. This is a sheet. This lists everything that you love most, and it's related, each one, to something important in your life. The queen is your wife, and the king is you. So, everything you lose is something lost in life.
And if I beat you, I get to go back to my life?
If you lose,
I don't plan on it.
oh, black. It's fitting for me.
Check.
You know that's gonna be made soon. It's a simple trick, you know. You act like you're losing, but you come out on top in the end.
I don't want to play anymore.
What are you talking about? You already moved your king. And look, now if I move my castle here, my pawn there, you're done. That's game.
I don't think so.
Oh, nice.
Draw.
In hell? No. We're going to the end.
Okay. Mate, that's game.
Death's gonna hate me for this.
Hey, babe. No, I'm fine. The house, do we still have the house? We've always lived in the car? Huh. And my parents, have you talked to them recently? I love you, babe. I'll be back soon. All right. Yeah. Just finished filming and then we finished watching the edit. The one question that we asked was, is this good enough to be on a Hollywood production? The answer is somewhere in the middle, right? It's something that can definitely be used. It's reliable and it's definitely capable. As Donovan will explain,
maybe not the exact thing that you're looking for if you're a sound mixer, that is.
Now the mic is great. It sounds great. It has a great profile. It's small, compact. You could hide it. You could fit it on somebody super easily, but there's no receiver. You can't really connect this mic to your typical sound bag or sound recorder. It works solely as a single line recorder. So that means only one person can really have the mic on at a time, especially if you're doing narrative. It could work great for something like a documentary or an interview, YouTube stuff, videography stuff, like what we're doing right now. But for narrative stuff, it's a little bit harder, especially if you have a dedicated sound mixer who's mixing everything together. That sound mixer won't be able to monitor what's on this mic. They won't be able to see it on their sound recorder. They'll just kind of have to trust it. And it is trustworthy. Now, to give you some information again, this mic is a 32-bit float mic, so it allows you to take down anything that does clip. If you scream or if you're really quiet, it's able to like level it out, won't distort your voice when you get into post. And what's nice is I didn't have to worry about that, so I didn't have to monitor it.
Have a lot more flexibility.
Super important, yeah.
Because we ended up augmenting your voice a little bit anyway, which helps.
As you guys know, I changed my voice to a demon voice. I don't normally sound like that.
We would not recommend recording audio and not being able to monitor it. It's made it really easy for people to just clip, run, and go. But with that said, you still got to know what you're doing to a certain extent. And like I said, it's kind of in that middle ground. So it's a perfect mic for you if you want to take the next step up in your audio game.
Some other things I noticed about the mic is there's a kind of fail-safe system when it comes to recording. You have to press and hold the record button for 3 seconds, and there's a countdown timer on the actual mic itself. That way, if you accidentally bump the record button, it won't stop or start recording in the middle of a take.
So again, overall, this was a project for us to showcase the mic and to also stretch ourselves creatively. We're aspiring filmmakers, and we know that the only way to get better at the art is to be constantly making art. And so we thought this was a great opportunity to do that and a great kind of Kickstarter to this whole thing. So be on the lookout. Next month, it's up to me to try to make the next short film. Thank you guys, and we will see you in the next one.
Have a good one.